Is your dog sleeping in your bed because they love you? Or because they think you need protecting? Most owners assume it is just comfort, warmth, or habit. But dogs are most vulnerable when they sleep, and the place they choose says more than people realize. Your bed may not just be a cozy spot. It may be your dog's way of showing trust, loyalty, fear, and one message that can be surprisingly emotional. You are my peck. That little body curled beside you is not just looking for a soft mattress. In your dog's mind, sleeping together can mean belonging. Dogs are social animals, and even though your dog may live in a house instead of the wild, that old pack instinct has not disappeared. When they climb onto your bed, they are choosing closeness over distance. They are saying, "This is where my family sleeps, so this is where I belong." To them, your bedroom may feel like the center of the pack, the safest, warmest, most important place in the home. That is why some dogs follow you from room to room and then settle only when you finally lie down. They are not just being clingy. They are reconnecting with their person after a long day. In dog language, shared sleep is not casual. It is loyalty with closed eyes. I feel safe with you. Here is the part many owners forget. Sleep is one of the most vulnerable things any animal can do. A dog that feels unsafe stays alert, restless, or ready to move. So when your dog sleeps deeply beside you, stretches out, sighs, or even turns their back to the room, that is not meaningless. It is trust. They believe your presence makes danger smaller. They believe nothing bad will happen while you are near. That is especially powerful if your dog was once nervous, rescued, abandoned, or slow to trust people. Choosing your bed can be their way of saying, "I can finally relax here." They may not understand human words, but they understand safety. And if they pick your bed night after night, they are telling you something quietly beautiful. Your presence gives their nervous system permission to rest. I want to protect you. Some dogs do not just sleep near you. They choose positions like little security guards, at the foot of the bed, facing the door, near the edge, between you and the hallway. That behavior can look random, but sometimes it reveals a protective instinct. Your dog may be resting, but part of them is still listening. A sound outside, a creak in the house, a stranger at the door they want to know first. This does not always mean your dog thinks danger is coming. It may simply mean they see you as someone worth watching over. In their world, love and protection often blur together. They do not need a uniform, a badge, or a dramatic moment. Sometimes their version of guarding you is just sleeping with one ear open, making sure their favorite human is safe until morning. I need comfort. Not every dog climbs into bed because they are confident. Some do it because the world feels too loud, too lonely, or too uncertain. Your warmth, scent, breathing, and touch can calm them in a way no blanket can. For anxious dogs, sleeping beside you may become emotional medicine. They hear your breathing slow down, feel your body nearby, and suddenly the night does not feel so empty. This can happen during storms, fireworks, changes in routine, or after stressful days. Even confident dogs sometimes need reassurance. They may press against your leg, rest their head on your arm, or nudge closer when you move away. That is not always spoiled behavior. Sometimes it is a quiet request. Please stay close. I feel better when you are here. And for many dogs, comfort is not luxury. It is security. Your bed is the best spot in the house. Sometimes the truth is emotional. Sometimes it is ridiculously practical. Your bed is warm, soft, elevated, familiar, and covered in the scent of the person your dog loves most. From a dog's point of view, that is not just a bed that is luxury real estate. The couch is good, the dog bed is fine. But your bed has everything: comfort, warmth, height, and emotional value. That is why even dogs with expensive beds sometimes ignore them completely. They are not being ungrateful. They are making the obvious choice. Your mattress holds your smell, your blankets trap your heat, and your pillow carries the scent they associate with safety. So yes, your dog may love you deeply, But they may also know that your bed is simply the best sleeping spot in the entire house. Your scent makes me feel calm. If your dog sleeps on your pillow, against your head, or directly where you usually lie, they may be chasing something more powerful than comfort, your scent. To humans, a pillow is just a pillow. To a dog, it can be a full emotional biography. It smells like you, your day, your skin, your routine, your presence. That scent can be deeply calming, especially when they are tired, lonely, or waiting for you to settle down. This is why some dogs steal laundry, sleep on your clothes, or bury their nose into your blanket. They are not just being strange. They are surrounding themselves with the smell of their favorite person. When your dog takes over your pillow, it may look rude, but underneath the funny behavior is a tender message. Your scent makes me feel like you are still here. I don't want to be alone. Nighttime can feel different to dogs. The house becomes quiet, movement stops, lights go off. And for some dogs, that silence can make them uneasy. If your dog insists on sleeping in your bed, especially after following you closely all evening, they may be telling you they do not want to be separated. This does not always mean serious anxiety. Sometimes it is simple attachment. They spend the day waiting for your attention, and bedtime becomes the one moment when closeness is guaranteed. But if your dog panics when separated, cries at doors, or cannot settle alone, the bed may have become their emotional anchor. They are saying, I feel better when I know exactly where you are. To them, being near you is not just preference, it is reassurance. And reassurance, to a loyal dog, can mean everything. I trust you completely. Trust is not always loud. Sometimes it looks like a dog sleeping with their belly exposed. Sometimes it looks like them turning their back to you. Sometimes it looks like them falling into a deep, silly, twitching dream beside your leg. A dog that truly fears someone does not relax like that. They stay careful, they watch, they keep distance. So when your dog sleeps beside you without worry, they are making a powerful choice. They are trusting you while their guard is down. That trust may have been built through thousands of small moments, feeding them, speaking gently, protecting them, keeping routines, showing up every day. Your dog may not remember each moment separately, but their body remembers the feeling. Your bed becomes proof of that bond. It says, I trust you enough to sleep here without fear. I want maximum closeness. Some dogs do not believe in personal space. They press against your back, wedge themselves against your stomach, pin your legs, or somehow take up more room than their body size should allow. It can be funny, uncomfortable, and strangely touching at the same time. This kind of sleeping often shows a strong desire for closeness. Your dog wants warmth, yes, but they also want contact. They want to feel you breathing. They want to know you are still there. For affectionate dogs, physical closeness is communication. A paw against your arm can mean, don't go. A head on your chest can mean, I'm happy here. A full body lean can mean, you are mine, and I am yours. It may interrupt your sleep, but emotionally, it is one of the clearest signs of attachment your dog can give. I'm staying out of your way, but I still need you. The dog curled at the foot of the bed may be sending one of the sweetest mixed messages, I want to be close, but I respect your space. This is often the dog that loves you deeply, but does not need to smother you. They choose the edge, the corner, or the foot of the bed because it lets them stay connected without being intrusive. This position can also give them a good view of the room, which adds a little protective instinct too. The curled shape, sometimes called the little donut position, can help them preserve warmth and feel secure. But the location matters most. They are close enough to know you are there, yet far enough to let you rest. It is affection with manners, quiet loyalty. A soft reminder that your dog does not need the whole bed, they just need you nearby. I want equal attention. If your dog sleeps between you and your partner, It can feel cute at first, until you realize they have become a furry wall in the middle of the bed. But this position can say a lot. Some dogs place themselves between two people because they want love from both sides. They enjoy being in the emotional center of the family. Others may be gently managing the pack dynamic, making sure they are included and not left out. It does not always mean jealousy, but it can reveal a dog who wants reassurance from everyone they love. They may stretch sideways, press against both bodies, or position themselves like the most important member of the household. And honestly, in their mind, they might be. The message is simple but powerful. I belong between my people. Do not forget me. 1. You are home to me. The deepest message is not about warmth, pillows, protection, or habit. It is this: your dog feels at home where you are. That is why they may ignore the expensive dog bed, the perfect blanket, or the quiet corner you prepared for them. They choose you. Your breathing becomes the sound of safety. Your scent becomes comfort. Your presence becomes routine. Your bed becomes more than furniture. It becomes the place where the pack comes together and the world finally slows down. When your dog curls beside you after a long day, they are not making a speech. They are not trying to be dramatic. They are saying it in the only way they know how. This is where I feel safe. This is where I belong. This is where I want to end my day. And maybe that is why it feels so hard to move them. So the next time your dog steals your pillow, blocks your legs, or curls quietly at your feet, do not dismiss it as random behavior. Your dog may be telling you something about trust, comfort, protection, or love. Maybe they want warmth. Maybe they need reassurance. Or maybe, in their small, loyal world, sleeping beside you is the clearest way to say, "You are my safe place."